We all have reasons for why we don't have a regular squad all the time, and whatever that reason is, we don't like to miss out on amazing experiences just because they are aimed towards squads only. Let's make it very clear, Helldivers 2 is an always online game, squad first game, but the good news is that you can have some fun spreading democracy in single player. That is, as long as you are aware of some of the concessions that you might need to make and tips that will make things better, which we will get to. As excited as we are about Helldivers 2 in single player, we are also excited about growing our outlet in 2024. The goal is 15,000 subs, and what we are trying to do is curate a positive place for gaming without toxicity. If that sounds like your thing and you like what we're doing, then subscribe, like, share, or comment. Any of those are going to help our outlet grow. You could have watched a lot of videos and you chose to watch this one, so thank you, and remember to be nice to your fellow gamer, but more importantly, be nice to your fellow human. The good news is that Helldivers 2 feels a lot more manageable in solo than Helldivers did back in 2015. The first step to solo play is to go into your social options, change your matchmaking preferences from public to friends only. This will allow you to pick your mission on the bridge and then drop in solo. Let's talk about some of the concessions that you will need to make. There are a lot of different difficulty levels, but playing on solo, you likely won't be able to go above medium at least for a while, and even at medium, you will still need lots of patience and luck to succeed. However, playing on medium or lower is still loads of fun and still leads to some nail-biting finales. Leveling up is going to be harder for a few reasons. You likely won't have time to finish all these secondary objectives due to not having the ability for your squad to divide and conquer. Just trying to accomplish the primary objective should keep your hands full. The downside of not getting additional objectives will be less XP rewards. The other downside for leveling is that playing in a squad, you get bonus XP for each Helldiver extracted. It would have been great if this was based on percentage of Helldivers extracted, but maybe that can come in a future patch. No matter the case, these are just some of the reasons that playing in solo is going to reward you with less XP. Lives need to be monitored closer when playing in solo as well. There are only 5 redeploys compared to 20 when playing in a squad. No longer is there a safety blanket in the form of shared lives. Only having a small amount of redeploys requires smarter decisions and also ratchets up the tension. The decision to extract or pursue another objective will always be weighing on the mind. You can also say goodbye to heavy weapons that require 2 people to reload, or hidden bunkers that have bonus currency or weapons because those require 2 people to simultaneously push a button. Here are a few solo tips that will make your life just a little bit easier. Gear is going to make a big difference for trying to play Helldivers 2 in solo. You're going to need to lean on stratagems that provide you with extra defense or firepower that compensate for your lack of squad mates. At level 10, you unlock the ability to get some guard dog drones that hover around you. There are a few different ones, and unlocking one of these backpack stratagems should be an extremely high priority. It would also make sense to focus on ship upgrades that reduce the cooldown of backpack stratagems. As the saying goes, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. You should also treat playing Helldivers 2 like a tower defense game where planning is key. Focus on unlocking stratagems that help you prepare, like sentry turrets, as these are going to make a bigger difference compared to an airstrike that you might throw in a panic and miss your intended target. It's also a good idea to try and select missions that will provide you with the best opportunity for success. There are some missions where you need to venture out, which allow you some control over how hectic things will get compared to missions where you have to defend. These horde style missions are fun, but with just a few unlucky events, you can quickly become overrun. Keep an eye on the armor bonuses. There is some body armor that can provide you with better stamina or speed, which can come in handy when you find yourself constantly in situations that you didn't anticipate and need to escape quickly. As of right now, there are only 2 enemy factions in Helldivers 2, the automatons, which are the robots, and the bugs. Now, I'm not sure if this is fact, but the bugs just feel a little bit easier, so consider prioritizing bug missions. With the right amount of planning, patience, and understanding, you can have lots of fun playing Helldivers 2 in single player. You might be missing out on certain things, including bonus XP, hilarious moments between your squad, and certain weapons, but if you want to play one of the funnest experiences of 2024, don't mind making a few sacrifices and enjoy the challenge, then Helldivers 2 is worth picking up for solo play.